Announcing a 10-point vision for the next decade is unusual when a government presents its last budget, and that to an interim one. But that is what we saw in the Modi government's last budget, which focused on 3 sets of voters. Yes, I say voters because we will go into elections in just a few months. And these 3 sets of voters include, number 1, and obviously farmers. Remember, the government has been tackling rural distress through most of its 5-year term, and for farmers at its last budget was a promise of an income support of 6,000 rupees a year. Importantly, the first installment of this, of 2,000 rupees, will hit beneficiary farmers' accounts in the month of March before they go to polls. The second class of voters that have been targeted are unorganized workers, which is a large part really of the labor force. They have been promised a pension plan by the government in an election year. The third class, of course, is the salaried middle class, the salaried taxpayers, a core contingent of the BJP traditionally, and they've been given a lot of promises, but it's contingent about returning this government to power. That means all of these promises will actually kick off if presented again in the next budget after the elections in July, though it's unlikely any government would say no to these promises and these tax cuts once they have been announced. So if there was any doubt in your mind whether this was an election budget or not, take a listen to how the Treasury benches, that is the BJP MPs, responded once these tax cuts were announced.